This is John Patrick Hickey. I want to welcome you back to our final installment on setting an example. And what I want to close this with is very important because it is about being dependable. Now, being dependable is such a key part of being an example because people look for dependable people. They may not think that they are, but we all do. We all look for people we can depend on. Dependability is more than just showing up on time. Dependability means that you're there when you're needed, that I can depend on you to be honest. I can depend on you to be trustworthy in what it is that you're saying and doing, that I know that you're not going to lie to me. I know that you're not going to betray a confidence, that I can trust you with my heart. I can trust you with my ideas. I can trust you with my thinking. I can trust you with my feelings. Dependability means that I can depend on you to be where you say you're going to be, when you say you're going to be. Dependability means that I can depend on you, that you're not going to, just wander off into the world. We all live complicated lives. I'm trying to find words here. There are a lot of things that happen. But one of the things about setting an example is to be consistent, is to be someone that people can depend on to not change. That they know that if you've set this example for them on all these different qualities, that they're not going to find that you're going to change that or abandon those qualities later on. And that you can be depended on to be that example. One of the things that I'm grateful for, and I say that humbly, is I have people who I've mentored when they were teenagers. This was many years ago. There are people who have now since grown, married, have families, have careers. I've seen God do great works in their life. Some I talk to on a regular basis, some I talk to very, very seldom. But when they need to, they know they can call me. And they know that I'm there. They know that they can depend on me to listen. They know they can depend on me to give them the same advice that I would give them at any other point. That I'm not going to change. That the same God I served when we first started talking is the same God I serve today. Hopefully I've grown and matured myself as well as they've grown and matured. But it is recognizing that there are people in your life that even if you're separated for periods of time, you can depend on them to be there if they're needed. I have people like that in my life who I have not seen in a long time, and yet I know that they're there. I might contact them periodically. And it's, we all have those people where you haven't talked to them forever and you contact them, and in 2 minutes, it's like you've never lost contact. You've been together forever. And that's that bond that you can depend on, that bond that is there, that connects us and says, that we're connected once more. And it's never changed. It's stayed the same. And that is an important part of setting that example. Let me close with this. I want you to be aware that you do set an example. Every day of your life, people you know, people who you love and you care about, you set an example because they watch you. They learn from you. They see how you interact with people when you're purposely setting an example and when you're not. When you don't think anybody else is looking, people are looking. And people see the example that you set and they learn from it. There are also people who you set the example for who you will never know about. People who know you in passing, know of you, and they see you and they learn from you and they've seen your example that you've set and they can pick things up from you and hopefully become a better person because of you. Always understand that you're constantly setting an example. Like it or not, you do set an example. Be a good one. Be someone who other people can emulate. Be someone who can truly be someone who other people can follow. As Paul said, as I follow Christ's example, you follow mine. As I imitate him, you imitate me. And so always keep that in your mind. If you follow Christ's example, if you follow the example that's set before you, then others will follow your example, and then others will follow their example. Be an example. For the Growth Center, this is John Patrick Hickey, and I do want to encourage you to pursue your purpose, and ultimately you will change your world. Hi, John Patrick Hickey again, and I want to thank you for joining me for this video, and I hope that you've enjoyed it. I do want to suggest that you hit the subscribe button, which is at the bottom of your screen, and that way you won't miss a single episode of any of the videos that are posted. If you'd like more information about my books or any of the blogs or videos that are available to you, then just go to our website, which is www.growthcenter.net. Or if you'd like to reach me by email, you can also do that by going to leadership@growthcenter.net. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you again for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon.